If you love MotoGP videos, like and subscribe.
When we talk about MotoGP, what usually comes to your mind? Ultra-advanced motorcycles, insane speed, extremely expensive parts, and of course, riders who are paid massive amounts of money, right? Just imagine this. That small carbon fiber fairing alone costs about the same as a brand new iPhone, something you definitely wouldn't buy every single week. Now, here's a serious question. Have you ever wondered how much one specific part actually costs? The drive chain. The drive chain plays a critical role in MotoGP racing. Without a chain, MotoGP bikes would basically turn into automatic scooters. On a MotoGP bike, the chain transfers around 250 horsepower directly to the rear wheel, continuously at full throttle for the entire race distance. With that kind of load, MotoGP chains cannot be treated like ordinary motorcycle chains. At first glance, the drive chain on a MotoGP bike works the same way as the chain on your daily scooter. They're both made of metal, they both need adjustment, and they both require sprockets to function properly. But the real difference lies in the material, the weight, the size, the design, and of course, the price. This difference makes sense. A scooter produces less than 10 horsepower, while a MotoGP bike produces more than 20 times that amount. That is why MotoGP requires extremely high-quality chains. For your information, there are 3 main chain suppliers in MotoGP today. Regina chain, a brand from Italy, currently supplies chains to the Aprilia MotoGP team. RK Takasago chain supplies chains to KTM Racing and Honda HRC Castrol. And teams like Ducati and Yamaha are supplied by DID. DID is the supplier with the most teams in MotoGP, and they're known for their X-Ring seal technology, which is one of their biggest strengths. All MotoGP chains use titanium components in the 520 chain size. This size is commonly found on production motorcycles between 250 and 600 cubic centimeters, such as the Kawasaki ZX-25R or Yamaha YZF R6. Normally, 1,000 cubic centimeter production motorcycles use larger chain sizes, like 525 or 530. This is where MotoGP chains show their advantage. MotoGP chains use seal rings between the inner pins and outer bushings to keep lubrication trapped inside the chain structure, and each manufacturer uses a different seal design and technology. Let us start with Regina chain. Through its racing division, Regina Extra, Regina supports the Aprilia MotoGP team using 2 main chain models, the Regina 135 ORAW2 and the Regina 135 GPZ. Both chains have very similar specifications with a maximum tensile load of 3.6 tons per 100 links. The main difference lies in the seal design. The 135 GPZ uses a Z-type seal, named after its Z-shaped cross-section. The 135 ORAW2 uses a traditional O-ring seal. Even though the O-ring design is older, it is slightly lighter. The ORAW2 weighs about 1.65 kilograms, while the GPZ weighs about 1.71 kilograms. The Regina 520-135 ORAW2 MotoGP chain is sold internationally, and when shipped to the United States with tax and shipping included, the final price reaches exactly $420 US. One of the advantages of Regina's Z-type seal is its resistance to high temperatures and reduced friction, which improves efficiency. Considering its performance level, the price is relatively reasonable for a MotoGP-grade chain. For comparison, a standard production chain for a Kawasaki ZX-10R in size 525 can handle up to 4.2 tons of tensile load. However, it weighs around 2.3 kilograms. It costs much less, but it is also far heavier and not designed for extreme racing conditions. In the past, MotoGP chains were only used for about 500 kilometers. One chain was enough for one race weekend, including practice, qualifying, and the main race. With the introduction of sprint races, a MotoGP bike can now require 2 chains for a single full race event. If you enjoy content like this, hitting the like button helps this video reach more automotive enthusiasts and supports the growth of this channel. Next is RK Takasago chain. As the official supplier for Honda and KTM, RK Takasago produces a special racing chain called the GB520 XRU. This chain is not listed on their official website and is only available through special factory orders. The GB520 XRU uses a UW-type seal. When cut in half, the seal shape resembles the letters U and W. This seal is 50% thinner than a traditional O-ring, allowing the chain to achieve a weight close to a non-sealed chain while still retaining lubrication. This chain can handle a tensile load of 4.1 tons and weighs only 1.56 kilograms per 100 links. The official retail price in the United States for the RK Takasago XRU 520 racing chain is $335, as listed by OEM Cycle. Impressive performance, but also a serious investment. Now let us talk about DID. DID is the most popular and widely used chain manufacturer in MotoGP. Ducati and Yamaha use the DID 520 ERV7 racing chain. The ERV7 is the latest generation, replacing the older ERV3 model. According to DID, the ERV7 offers 13% better durability and longer seal life under extreme conditions. DID uses X-ring seal technology, which is widely considered the most efficient design for maintaining lubrication at high speed and extreme temperatures. The ERV7 can handle a tensile load of 4 tons and weighs only 1.54 kilograms per 100 links, making it the lightest chain among its rivals. Even though it is slightly weaker than the RK Takasago chain by about 100 kilograms of tensile strength, the weight advantage makes the ERV7 the preferred choice for many MotoGP teams. The official premium retail price for the DID 520 ERV7 racing chain in the United States is $347, as listed by shop.ride.adv.com. This price also makes it the most affordable MotoGP racing chain among the 3 major suppliers. So, what do you think? MotoGP chains are not as outrageously expensive as many people imagine. With prices ranging from around $335 to $420, they are relatively affordable compared to other MotoGP prototype components. However, it is important to remember one thing. These chains are not designed for public roads. They are extremely sensitive to dust, dirt, and debris. MotoGP chains are strictly for track use only. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.